Hi guys, yeah, so this is my 4-week postpartum update with a little bit of other things mixed in between. Really, I'm nearly 5 weeks postpartum tomorrow. Georgie is 5 weeks old tomorrow, so 5 weeks old, I really can't believe it, but I'm a little bit late doing this vlog, but never mind. Basically, he's still as good as gold. He's still like really settled and everything. I did have a massive panic on last week. Well, it wasn't a massive panic on really. It was just me thinking, oh my god, how am I going to cope? So last Monday and Sunday, he started feeding like every half an hour. I'd put him down and then I'd have to get back up again to feed him. You know what it's like when the growth spurts hit you. The 3-week growth spurt it was, and I remember thinking, oh god, this is going to be so difficult. I was feeding him constantly, and I was feeding him all day nearly on the Monday. I found it really draining, and I remember thinking, well, Lee's back at work tomorrow, so how am I going to find it on the school run if Georgie's feeding the way that he's feeding? I fed him all night, I fed him all day. And I woke up on Tuesday morning and he just got back into the same routine again. Thank my lucky stars, I did. I just thought, thank God for that, you know. I managed to get to school, I managed to get everything done, and he slept like a little angel and fed like a little angel. Everything was fine, so he kind of got back into his own routine again, and since then he's been really settled. He's been feeding a lot more throughout the night, but you've just got to deal with it, haven't you? And I think I'm used to not getting much sleep anyway because of Bobby. He's not a brilliant sleeper, like I've said before, so yeah, I've managed fine with that one. I got him weighed yesterday and he weighs £9. I think they said it was £9.4, so he's getting there, he's getting bigger, and I'm starting to see little rolls on him now. He's still got skinny legs, but at the top he's got rolls. It's really cute. And I've been getting little smiles and stuff off him, as you saw off my video, if you watched it. So it was he's just been really sweet, and you know, it's lovely. It is lovely. I'm quite tired at the moment. It's like I'm usually in bed by now on Facebook, but I'm quite tired, and Lee's at work, the girls are reading, and the boys are fast off. Been expressing as well and pumping my milk out, and I've got about 52 ounces in the freezer now because on Boxing Day the girls go to their dad's and the boys are going to go stay at Lee's mum's. So I'm hoping that Lee and I can get out for a night out to ourselves. I know a few of you may think that that is really soon, like after I've had a baby, but after anyone's had a baby, but I think personally, if you feel that the time is right, and I do, you know, Lee and I really are craving spending some time on our own together. It'll be nice. I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to getting dressed up, getting my hair done, and just going out basically. Like searching the internet for dresses and stuff. I've seen a few nice ones on boohoo.com. So I just need to get my bum into gear and order them now. I'm just confused about what size I'll be because I've still got a bit of a belly on me. I don't think it's going to go anytime soon. This is my 4-week postpartum video, but this is my 5-week postpartum belly because I'm 5 weeks tomorrow. So I'm going to show you my belly, and whoa. This is after a day's worth of eating, by the way. I just feel quite wobbly still. I'm back in my old jeans. My scar is right down low here. I will show you, but I don't think you'll be able to see from the angle, so I may have to do a separate video, but you know, I'm not unhappy with how my figure is at the moment, but I'm really looking forward to doing some exercise just to tone up a little bit, if anything. Not the rest of my body. I'm not fussed about my legs, it's just my belly, because I've just got this roll still, which I think is quite normal when you're breastfeeding, because obviously you need to store a bit of fat on your body to produce milk, from what I can gather. So I'm not too fussed. I did have it with Frankie for the whole time I was feeding him. I felt like I had a roll there. To me, I feel like I've got a roll there. To you guys, you might think, God, there is nothing there at all, Leanne, stop being crazy. But to me, it's like, yeah, I just need to lose that bit there. I'm not, only a tiny weeny bit, nothing major. I've gone down to about just under 9.5 stone now. I was 8 stone 10 before. So, excuse me, my tea's repeating on me. So I'm getting there slowly but surely. It's still only 5 weeks, and you're probably going to slate me for like worrying about my weight and stuff. I'm not worried. I just want to tone up for me. Nobody else, nothing, no other reason, just for me. So, I still feel like my hormones are a little bit rampant. Well, I suppose there will be with breastfeeding, won't there? It's like, I remember when I was feeding Frankie and Bobby, I had spots on like round here, the same as when I was pregnant, but this time I seem to get them on my chin, and from what I can gather, hormonal spots are more or less on your chin. They're good squeezy ones as well, so I'm sure they will pass in due course. Another thing, I'm just also thinking about contraception and stuff now. Lee and I have, you know, had a cuddle and stuff since, obviously, but I feel embarrassed talking about this for some reason. After everything I've spoken to you all about in the past for the last 3 years, it's like, what do we do next? Lee wants to have a vasectomy and be like, so we can't have any more children. And when he told me this the other day, and he wanted to go to the doctors to see about it, I got quite upset. I just thought, well, that is just such a permanent decision. How can you just make such a permanent decision? And obviously when he saw how upset I was, he changed his mind. I just really don't want him having a vasectomy. It's just too much of a drastic thing to do, you know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know whether I'm going to go on the mini pill or I'm going to have some other form of contraception. Because I'm exclusively breastfeeding, I'm thinking, like, from what everyone's told me, you like, unless you're feeding out of the 4-hour boundary, if you're feeding every 4 hours or under, don't go over 4 hours, then you're covered, then you can't get pregnant. But knowing me, I will. And obviously I am exclusively breastfeeding, so, but that doesn't seem like a surefire method of preventing it, really. So I don't know, I think the mini pill is what I'm going to go for. I'm just going to have to make sure I take it properly, but I don't know, it's strange. I've had a bit of a crazy week with Bobby. Well, for about 8 weeks Bobby has had a really snotty nose, and the snot has just not wanted to go anywhere at all. It's just been dribbling down his face. I hate snotty kids, and my child has been so snotty and there's nothing I can do for him. The doctors won't give him anything for it. They've prescribed Piriton to try and dry it up. It hasn't worked. And then last week he came out in like a viral rash, and had a massive nosebleed in the middle of the night. And then a couple of days ago he came out in these big spots, like bites on his neck. So we took him to the doctors and they said that it looked like it was chickenpox. So obviously if you'd been on Facebook you would have seen my panic. I did panic, yeah, because the doctor said just be careful with having Georgie around. I'm not fussed if they get chickenpox early, but my main concern was Georgie. I mean, obviously it's not ideal for the boys to get chickenpox, but if they're going to get it, they're going to get it, aren't they? But when they said about Georgie, I just thought, oh, maybe he's a bit too young to be getting it just yet. Luckily it wasn't chickenpox, so he's alright. The snot seems to be drying up a little tiny weeny bit, but not much, and his rash is gone. So I just got so concerned and flew into a massive panic. It's, you know, I don't panic about many things, but things like that do. I'm going to hopefully dye my hair tonight if I can get the energy to do it. I'm feeling quite tired, like I said, you know, earlier on, but if I do, I'll be using this. It is Schwarzkopf live salon style in chocolate brown. For those of you that ask me about my hair colour, this is what I'm going to be doing it in. My hair is like a medium to light brown, so I think the end result will probably be something like those two at the top. So yeah, I'm going to get this done I think before anything else. Obviously I'm going to edit my video then do this. It doesn't seem too difficult to do, so I don't have any brilliant methods of putting it on. I just slap it on and do these areas, like the roots and these bits at the sides first, to cover up any stray hairs that might have decided to turn blonde. Some of you will know what I mean by that. But yeah, I just thought I'd do a little update while I can, and I think I need to do them a little bit more because I felt quite shy doing this one, like a little bit self-conscious and a little bit but yeah, I want to get back into the swing of things with my vlogs. If you have any requests of anything you'd like me to do, I know I need to do a pushchair about which tandem pushchair I use, and about the travel cot bassinet in the front room that I use for Georgie. If you have any requests at all, please comment below, and I will get cracking with it, because you know I love doing this. This is my little bit of time out for me, and I've let it slack a little bit. I hope you're all alright everyone, and I'll see you all soon when I do my next video. Alright, bye everyone, bye.